Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we returned Dino Path Trail, where last episode we got ourselves one very quickly ended attempt because of an explosive barrel, and then we've gotten ourselves a little bit better set up for the second go we're on. So we're into a new area. I'm just going to see about trying to make sure we can get some supplies and equipment to begin, and progress hopefully steadily. I'm trying to remember what we're still missing for the last upgrades. We need carrots and some cotton, so I don't think we'll find either of those in this area. Yeah, we got exploring to do, so we got a blessing in the area and an NPC to find. So we'll see about going about and trying to find each of those. I should also see if I can make up some healing bandages, although we'll need clay. Although, I think we can actually get those from the snow piles, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can at least get one more of those made up to help us along. And, ooh, actually, we might have a fair bit we can find here. But we're using the Sharps rifle, and that, because we're using that, we have a very high, field of vision with it. That's why everything seems a lot smaller on screen now than previous episodes have. It does actually make it a little more difficult trying to do some of the, gathering mini games, just because it's a lot smaller of a zone from the looks of it. Oh, and here is someone. I don't believe we've ever met them. Scrap Jane. Hello, adventurer. I'm Jane, Scrap Jane, and my friends. Now that I have many, I spend all my time looking for treasures. By the way, I found some stuff that I don't need. You might be interested, though. We could trade. What? You have a safe place to go? This is my lucky day. Okay, so you've got... Ooh. I don't have anywhere near the money I need for it, but... at least we have new NPC, I think, added to the total roster. Yeah, I don't have any funds to actually pick anything up. Everything was like around 2,000, and we are lucky if we can even get 500, I think. Nope. And it seems like the wildlife might need a little bit more programming to avoid lava pools. Okay, I think I'm also having a little issue with the controller a moment. Just going to try to turn it off and on again. It seems like I'm not sure if it's like every so often, or if you ever have to pause the controller or shut it off for a moment and come back. Feels like there's like an input lag that appears with it. We'll see if this does anything to help that. Yeah, like the menus it seems fine in. Okay, hopefully that's resolved it. That's in order, so we got wood and everything there. We'll just try to find the nest, Actually, yeah, I think that's all we really have left to aim for now. Because we found the NPC, there's nothing we can really do with them, so that's resolved easily enough. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm careful, just so that way I can make sure the shot hits properly. But yeah, the Sharps rifle having that much damage to it is really nice. So we're basically able to one-shot these guys. And we'll just see. I don't know if this will actually... I was hoping it would have blown up the crates, but... I mean, I guess I can take that. And a frozen pit. Oh, more clay and mushrooms, of all things. That, I think, is a new resource. I don't remember using mushrooms anywhere in the demo. Okay, so that could get us a new weapon mod, but I think I want to keep going for blessings, so we'll probably wait and find the other trail connection. But that's in order. Everything else here is looking alright enough. Yeah, just to get some more bandages made, because I think we can make a few now. We'll do that. Apply one already. And there we go. That'll help us out a bit. Yeah, we'll get from the salt pit and the zinc deposit. Or sulfur mine, I mean. Nope. Alright, yeah. Okay, so I think we're towards where we'll find the next nest. Just that I forgot the inventory filled up pretty quick there. So let's head back, drop a bunch of this crap off, although maybe just get this if we can. There we go. Yeah, throw over everything we can. I don't have a lot of things for that, or, well, any of these really, so I might as well just make up a few more steaks to have. There we go. Actually had a little bit of help from the Troodon there. Yeah, if I can get the... that mod that gives us our perfect shots don't use ammo, this I think will be a very potent combination. Okay, that's everything I can toss in for now. Harvest you. And yeah, it looks like it's just down to the south that we haven't seen anything yet. So we'll take a little run down at this corner and try to find... Okay, well, we've at least found the shrine. We just need to grab an egg now to bring here. Yeah, I don't have anything in the moment. And it seems like the bandits are pretty content to go after the dinos all on their own. So that might help me out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that one... Oh, there's the nest right there. Okay. Yeah, so that's likely the route we'll take. I don't really need the weapon chest, but the blessing will probably help out a lot to snag. So let's just... Okay, you know what? I probably have to... Yeah, deal with them. We will carve up what we can from them just to make use of them. I should actually probably also see about stockpiling a little bit of the berries that are here, too. Given we use those and the cacti to make up... I think it's alcohol, and that is used for... one of the healing items. Yeah, just get what we can early on, since once it starts ramping up in where we start setting foot to, we know we'll be in store for quite a bit of combat ahead. Okay, let's see. Spirit, don't know what that does. Gain 3 stacks of that when hit by an attack. That actually might not be that bad. Like, it does mean we get hit, but it gives us a 30% extra damage boost just for getting hit once with it. So it might be worth it just to help offset a little ways. I'll just get these last bits of cactus for the pieces to help stockpile, and then head back to camp and see where our next destination will take us. I'm hoping, again, it seems like it's pretty steady to at least be able to clear out the first map of the game per week. So we should be able to make it to Muddy Butch no problems. It'll be after that, we'll see how far we get. Okay, there's that in order. I want to see about any healing items. Yeah, we need Audensant for that, which we can make some. I could make the Yeah, you know what? Let's make up a fair bit of the alcohol. Is that... Oh, we could also make the serpentine powder. But I don't think we... I'd probably prefer to go for the Molotov, but I need cloth for that, which means we need the other, thing. Go for that, and, no, make up some of that, too, to get ourselves a little bit extra stockpiled and prepared. As long as we start taking damage, we really start taking damage. Okay, so we'll put the brew in instead of the beans. And we'll switch out the berries for the poultice. Let's get that in order. Okay, that should be good. And let's check that map. Oh, the problem is, though, that's more mountain, and I'm not going to find what I'm after there. But I think the blessings are going to outweigh it, because at least I do have that as the next stop, so we will go up there next. And I think until I get Muddy Butch's hammer, we can't upgrade our tools or equipment past the level we've got them at right now. Although, I could probably take a look at, what other weapon mods we might be able to make up. Some of them are, again, they'll need, like, raptor talons, which is probably, like, Elder Raptor will give. But there might be another one or two I could try putting onto our weapon just to give it even more damage than it has right now. I think the big thing is just seeing whatever options we get given for the blessings to help out. Because, like, Muddy Butch, there's a lot of chances to get perfect dodges, so that means our rifle will be really good to get a lot of heavy hits out. But I think it will all come down to just trying to figure out... Well, stockpiling healing items early and figuring out a good mix of blessings to get. I'm not going to go for any of the spirits because I still don't super know clarity-wise what that entails for them. It'd be nice if it said, like, does damage plus inflicts this or whatever, but without knowing for sure, it's kind of hard to want to keep going that route with it. So what I think we'll do is... I know I need to find more long leaves, I just don't know what actually gives me those. I do know I need to stockpile the lichen rocks for certain things. Snag that. Snag this. I guess I can get the carcasses too. I doubt I'll get what I want from these guys, but when it does come time to actually, like, making up any equipment or, like, clothing or such, I can at least be prepared for that. Okay, that's an order. We got an enemy down to the bottom right. Couple of them there, and that is where the shrine is. Yeah, there we go. That cleared them all out pretty quick, and given the number in the Nookosaurus, that's probably going to be what this nest will be. So let... Oh. There we go. Taken care of. And there are the eggs. And I don't have the inventory to pick one up. Okay, what... Yeah, I'll get rid of the reed wicker, or whatever it was. Because until I actually get the crafting bench to make clothing, I don't think it's actually going to give us anything of use. I got a little bit more funds. And just try to see. There was a second enemy roaming around here, but it looks like they're not here anymore. So, instantly reveal in each map location of forts, nests, and camps. I'm thinking food. Or like the Hunter's Respite. Like, the Spirit, again, don't know what it does, so I'll go for the healing. Just because I can have a bit of food. And it's not a lot, but it does at least seem like it lasts a while before it wears off, so that'll help us sparse out a little bit of our healing resources. And is there anything else I could make? There is the coolest chili chowder or the Nook brisket, but I need... Yeah, I'm missing a few things for that. Okay, so we've got the blessing. There is a weapon chest I guess we'll find, because we can always at least recycle from that if we need. I think it'll just be about trying to find out where it is. Like, for utility-wise, having the map revealed isn't too bad, because you could just, like, zoom, hit this target, hit that target, move to the next area, but I don't think I want that yet when I have the option to, again, gain some pretty good utility things if they are on offer. Oh. Looks like we got a campsite here. Yeah, I love having the range of just being able to see these guys from afar. And getting them thinned out even before they can reach me or even get aggroed by me. I guess it's more so they pick up you shooting than their buddies get hit. Because, yeah, two-shotting those is pretty nice to get rid of them. Oh, they have some soup. Okay, but there's some more funds gained. Granted, not too much in the long run, but we'll see. That's an order. I don't really need the silver, but I guess we'll just pick up any way to have. And I think that just leaves the weapon thing to find. And that'll just probably be in, like, one of those big, trap complexes. Let me pick these up, though. And when we get back, maybe we'll try making up some more. We'll make up some more healing items soon, too. Yeah, and I can't upgrade anything. No, not that yet. Well, I think I only have one direction I can go. Yeah, until I do get the caravan upgrade to level 2, I'm up as far as I can get with stuff. Ah, bugger. Just as I was finishing up with that. Okay, good news is, I can clear them out pretty good. But I have to be careful, as it seems like maybe just the hunters have an ability to, like, run out of the slime spot from the sticky bomb. But that's where, again, I think the Molotov would be better to use against them. Okay, you're down, but nobody else got to seem to be, like, bothered by that. You're down. Search you. I don't know if there'll be another nest in the... Oh. Okay, well, we found the... where the weapon is. Yeah, those guys I can one-shot with this setup so far, which is really handy. Now, are they the only ones around here? I think so. Okay, what do we got? Colt revolver. I didn't mean to get these guys after me. But just kind of seems to be how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, we'll carve up the adult Troodon. Ooh, actually, there's some... Okay, so the adults are a source of the dino hearts. One of the cooking things asks for that. So yeah, I think that is actually good. We could probably look at moving on to a new area now. I think we got everything of value we were after here. I do have a bit of poison in us, though, so I have to mind that. And yeah, the long leaves are what I need to get. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have one of the brews. Just get rid of the poison. And because we stockpiled a fair bit there. That's an order. Those, I just need some smoked salt. There we go. And I want to take a look at crafting any of the other attachments. Coke is something we don't get till later in. We could get the explosive bullets. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to go for that, because it'll be a while before we get the Raptor Talon and the Black Powder. I don't think we need the Snipe. Well, the Sight might not be bad, given how easily we kill stuff out. Yeah, so we just need 2 Serpentine Powder and 2 Brass. That's easily enough made. There we go. Yeah, a little weird that you have to refresh that each time, but there are going to be some little hiccups here or there for it. Again, it is a small indie project that the game is. Okay, so now we slap you onto you. And that gives it a little bit more power. And then, right, let's see about tossing in the Colt revolver. And just recycling that down for a few things. Okay, now... Yeah, we want to go to the swamp. No, actually, I don't have that found yet. Okay, we'll try going... Okay, I guess I actually can't scrap or... No, maybe I can't even pick up the revolver now. I guess you can only have one of each weapon in hand. Oh, right, I probably should have also made up the Molotov I've been talking about. Yeah, now we got a little extra oomph to this. So it's basically a smiting rifle. I'd say sniper rifle, but given the impact of both the explosive and the lightning strike, this is my smiter rifle. Okay, but we'll snag those. Snag those, since we have used a fair bit up. Have another bit of food. Nope. This way to the trail marker. Well, a little bit buried back here, but not too bad. Yeah, I don't really care about the extra rocks, because it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's head over to this new area. See what kind of blessing we can pick up here, as well as what NPC this will be. And then... Yeah, I should try keeping the half-hour time as much as I could, keep going on and on with it. I think it would be smarter to... I try to mind not having all the episodes go up to 40 minutes. And then that way, We'll have to see, because, like, Muddy Butch, I don't think will take that long with, like, how strong we currently are. And if we do get a Dino Blessing from here, we're basically to the shop next episode, boss fight, into the second map. So might go a little faster. We'll have to see exactly how far we get, though. Big thing is I need to find cotton to make up the, backpack, so that way we can finally get some more inventory space. I guess one thing to consider, too, is it's not just the major features of an area you want to consider. You also need to consider, too, what resources might be around you. And thankfully, that's exactly what we've been missing, is the cotton. Oh, and even a veggie patch. Uh-oh. I was just coming for that, that was all. You don't have to get angry at me. I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave. Ow. I mean, that's one way to quickly deal with them. I guess the good news is, with all this here, we easily got a lot more food and such to work with. But there's that. There we go. Finally got everything. Okay. So, oh, actually, do I make the... Okay, I can actually make that on my own, which is good to know, but... Do I make the backpack? Oh, I could have made this all along. I forgot the backpack was actually something you can make on your own. Okay, so I just need a worked leather, which needs a bit of thread. To that. To that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that, I need a worked leather and thread, so 2... Oh, I guess I only got 1 right now. Get those made up. Try to toss over what we can, although... Yeah, we're getting pretty loaded up still with stuff. Yeah, we'll snag the carrots just because I think we'll be able to put those to use with making something else up. There's the nest. We'll get these few patches and then try to find the shrine in the area. Get the blessing. And also the NPC. Try to hit off all the little check marks if we can. And I'm going to grab berries too, because of the alcohol and the brews we can make with them. The reason why I want to go for the brews is just because they are going to be easier to pop quicker than I think using the poultice would, like for when we do go up against Muddy Butch again. There we go. Okay, so that gives us plenty of cotton to use in the loom, or the crafting table. There we go. I think that, yeah, that was all I was missing for that, so we can put those together. And is there anything clothing-wise? That's not bad. Actually, I should take a look and see where each thing sits, because I think the muffler counts as, like... Yeah, so that's an amulet. So I'm looking for hat, gloves, and shirt. The outlaw poncho might not be bad, though. The heavy jackets... Okay, the gold digger hat looks like... Actually, we'll go for the worked leather. Make the sunshade hat, because that just gives us extra damage overall. The outlaw poncho, probably best to get that. Because it's pretty easy to have a food buff active for ourselves. And the gloves could either go for that one, which gives us more money when looting enemies, or that one for gathering. I think probably actually want to go for that one for gathering. So I'm probably going to be doing that a lot more than just looting enemies. So there we go. Get all kinds of that. Might as well carve these guys up for what they've got too, and then we can see about making up some more food. It's like, okay, 50% health and 10%, that's pretty good. But there is the chance for like 85% there. Yeah, the Nook Brisket I think is going to be the big thing to go for. We'll start stockpiling that and see about roaming to find... Okay, well, there's a trail marker this way, so we might as well go open that up. Oh. Didn't mean to go after you, or I guess it's... The gunshot just seems to set everything off when you, like, do that around. I think I'll go for resilience. Like, when I'm hit by attacks, I don't super like, but... So I don't want that happening too often, but having the extra just health pool in general, I think will probably be pretty good. And it's not like I can use the, healing all that well for myself. Oh, is there something here? Looks like a note or something, but I can't seem to interact with that. Oh. And who do we have here? Grimclaws. We meet again, Gunslinger. Did you have a good hunt? You certainly have no shortage of outlaws to eliminate. By the way, come to me if you need targets. Always have a good list of bad guys with me. I beg your pardon. Found a safe haven. Thanks, kiddo. You're a good gal. Okay. Well, if you really want to help, and activities around here become serious that everyone need help clear the area from their presence, need you to find them and send them back where they belong, which of course means 6 feet underground. Have no mercy with them, because they won't have it with you. Do it, and I'll make sure you won't regret it, pal. Okay, so I guess I just have to find a camp or something nearby to take out. Oh, need a better shovel for... Oh, well, that's... Well, that went by pretty easily. I don't know if that's everything I needed for the bounty, but it's at least a lot more. Okay, try to get a little bit of... I don't know why it went... Yeah, now we're starting to see a lot more. Okay, that's done. We'll go for another curative brew, and maybe a little snack. Just because, again, we can get a little bit of health back for eating. I'll get everything from these guys. And, no, they've got a... Looks like a backpack here. What do you got in here? Couple cans of beans. That's about all. Not the most helpful. We'll crack that open. That'll probably just take us to the shop. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the only way forward there. Oh, and we can visit the bounty hunter to get a reward. So we'll stop by for Grimclaws, check that out, and probably go to next episode, where, again, I'm still trying to aim for shorter episodes, but it's not working out that way. Wow, you did it. Thanks for your help. It'll really make my life easier around here. Here, take this reward for your efforts. And remember, if you see me on the path, come talk to me. Might have another job for you. Oh, okay. That is pretty good. Perfect shots ricochet between enemies. Okay, I'll have to see what I can do there. I think what I have to do is recycle the weapon, and that'll take mods off of it. At least I believe that's how that works. Yeah, there's nothing else here to really go for. But if I can get the ricocheting shots... that can be pretty potent. I think I'll take that off of... yeah, we'll do that. So I definitely want to have the ammo capacity on that. And I think the ricocheting will be much better than the or maybe the perfect would be better for it now with the explosive, because it's only going to be the boss left. I'll do that for now. Because I was going to stop a moment and kind of think, okay, what would be like the most practical there? But if it's up against just the boss, there's not going to be any ricochets between enemies, so that's not going to help all that much. I don't suppose I can make any more Nanook brisket, eh? No, I actually just need some wood. So you know what? Maybe I will snag a little bit more. Just because I think I get a much better benefit for the Nook brisket over just a dino stick. That's 50 and 10. And that is 75, and then also get a mark on enemies, which... actually, that could be really good for, like, dealing with groups. Yeah, so we'll get that prepared, good to go. And I also want to see about changing out the sticky bomb for, again, the Molotov. 2 cloth and an alcohol. That's actually not too hard at all. It's 2 cloth, though, isn't it? That might now be a problem. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll make up the alcohol, because that's going to be very easy. Also see about... no long leaves for that, right. I couldn't make the Gunslinger Grit. Let me see if I can quickly find a little bit more cotton, since we are in, like, a marsh area. Make that up, have that, go to the shop, and end things with arriving at the shop just with the autosave. It's so easy to get so distracted in the game, though. You get one thing made up, oh, nice, easy. Oh, this would actually be nice, too. Go make that up. Oh, and then this, and this, and that. It just kind of keeps happening. But I don't know if I came across any other cotton spots or areas here that had it. I guess I forgot to loot a couple of these guys. Actually, it's probably a good thing I do loot them, since the shop is next up. I will have a little bit of an opening before I engage with the boss to, like, change up my loadout, so... if there is anything for, like, a weapon mod we find there, we could always try applying it. Let me just take a look around here, because I didn't go this far around the shrine. Shoot, looks like I might have found all the cotton that this area had on offer. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more little bits to pick up. What about the pink flowers? I still need to find the long leaves, and I'm wondering if that's... okay, so the flowers are where I can get long leaves from. So I can actually get a... oh, that's cotton. Okay, that I think was enough for what I needed. So I'll quickly get back up, make that, and move along to the shop to bring the episode to a close. Make that up. Stop by here. Make up the Molotov. Equip that. And travel to the shop, where we will end the episode with that. Again, I need to try really slimming these down. There's like a point I gotta hit where it's, okay, that's enough, let's move on and pause. But we will end today's episode right here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Dino Path Trail. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.